Simon Ekpa finished his case, did so well at the appeal court today as he came out a victor. Yes, 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 my dear listeners, it was awesome. I must testify to this fact. Simon Ekpa did marvelously well in today's hearing. His performance was outstanding, in fact, excellent and marvelous. I will begin the broadcast with the pre-trial that happened yesterday. In fact, today was victorious all because of the pre-trial record of yesterday. And that is why I will keep referring anyone that will listen to this very video to begin with that very pre-trial record, because that is what will give you an insight of all that transpired today. Let me begin by greeting everyone out there listening to this very broadcast. Thank you so much for giving us your listening ear and the time you spent paying attention to us. We're grateful. Thank you so much. Now, today was excellent. Today was marvelous. Today was sweet. Why did I say so? Simon Ekpa, who appeared in court today, has recorded yet another big win. Yesterday's trial record was played before the judges of appeal court, and believe me, it was amazing that something new was detected in Simon Ekpa's records. It was discovered that the district court never did what was expected. The judgment delivered was half baked. Documents were hidden and were not properly delivered. Information ought to have been delivered was shortchanged, as Simon Ekpa was given a jail sentence of 6 years. Information revealed by Simon Ekman's lawyer, Kumaris, has proved that Simon Ekman was denied the chance to speak when he's supposed to speak. Many times Ekman was asked to speak. He was denied of that opportunity, but rather was asked to keep mute. All these were the conspiracy put up by the federal government of Nigeria and the Finland authority. From the documents presented in today's appeal, Simon Ekpa proved his innocence by claiming that the charges levied against him on incitement of violence was actually a crime committed by local Fulani security outfit, who they claim are the ones rearing cattle, but actually are the ones killing innocent citizens in the southeast. They rape our mothers, our children, and destroy our farmlands. The installation of security outfits in the southeast was actually for the security of the easterners. The Embargo, ESN, and BLA were installed. Simon Ekman, who claimed that this security outfit has always been there to protect the interests of Igbo, most especially the Igbo people, who actually never did anything but rather got killed for nothing. Ekman lawyers claim that this has been the anger of Simon Ekman and the reason why he has been pushing for agitation for Biafran exit, making reference to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's trial. He said that the IPOP leader currently is still facing same fate in Nigeria. He has recorded a win as a result of that. Why is Ekman's own case different? He has proved to the Finland authority using yesterday's pretrial recording that Simon Ekpa claimed he knows nothing about the, the amassing of illegal wealth through individual contribution to the Biafran struggle. This is a contribution individual single-handedly supported for the peacekeeping and movement of the Biafran Republic. Simon Ekpa, who has been an agitator fighting for the freedom of Ndibo, has always been upfront to make sure that the provision of these men on ground are always in place. No, none, there has never been a time ammunition or weapons were provided, but rather these men has been in the forest fighting and making sure that the peace of the southeast is secured. Ekman's lawyer, Kumaris, who spoke on behalf of Simon Ekman today, has claimed that the district court only spoke in favor of the Nigerian government, sending delegates illegally from Nigeria, delegates who has one or two crimes in the country to Finland to testify illegally. He also claimed that the terrorist has also been given chances to travel down to Finland to speak in defense of the Nigerian government, something never been done in history of a nation. He said, how can a country like Nigeria grant a terrorist the grace to travel down to a developed country like Finland to testify against a citizen? He has pleaded to the appeal court to give a listening ear to this fact and see to Simon Ekman's innocence. Wow, my dear listeners, in fact, a lot was said today. A lot was said today in the appeal court that granted Ekman his victory, and I must tell you that they were all perfect. Um, you see, why I said that yesterday's prayer record, trial record, is a testimony to Simon Ekman's victory today is because it is the record that actually paved the way and paved the room for the appeal court to give a serious hearing to Simon Ekman's quest, and also it also paved the way to the appeal court to give a listening ear to Simon Ekman's you know appeal. Um, you see, Gumaris have also said it that the testimony of Simon Ekman actually is the exact thing that actually happened in the southeast. There is no single difference. The invitation of an African lawyer was also a big advantage to today's appeal, as all that transpired in the southeast was also played pictorially and in video. This has brought a big win to today's hearing as the hearing got adjourned. Dear listeners, I must be very, very frank with you that today has been so interesting. Today has been so interesting in Helsinki, Finland. Simon Ekpa came out victorious and he came out a winner. You see, this is why that very advice given to him was a good one. Yes, Ekman was advised to make sure he invites um, an African lawyer, at least um, someone from Nigeria, at least, who have a basic knowledge of all that transpired in the Southeast, and which he did. And it really spoke for him and made him to really succeed into this appeal. Well, the only thing we just be praying is for the next hearing to also favor him, because that is the next thing I know that is going to, bring Ekpan's victory finally, just like that of Mazenand Khan. So, congratulations to the USBs, congratulations to the Biafrans, and also to all supporters of freedom. Thank you.